Screen by Fareed. Here's Moutier. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up. That jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Gallinari, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Looking at the game Gallinari has been having, he's got 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Gallinari hits them both.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Williams double team.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Just 5 on the clock. So it's Denver now. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Knocked away. Taken away by Williams. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it.
And as he's checked in for Williams.
Nuggets dancers.
And so we conclude the first half. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Brandon Knight. And Brandon, how do you break down this game so far and what you guys need to do?
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere. And the Suns making a change here. Williams is checked in. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Williams, he's in at shooting guard. Brandon Knight is out there with Warren. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Chandler in at the center, filling out the middle. Outside Williams. Chandler is screen. And Williams, here we go. Martin with the rebound.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
And let's check out some stats for Knight. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 11 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Williams attacking. Good. Williams has got 20.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Gallinari. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Pretty passing, timely recognition, as to where the open man was.
Outside Knight. Dishes it to Williams. Five on the clock. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
They set the pick. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Let's see how the Suns have performed over the last few weeks. First in scoring, first in steal, and they have definitely learned the finer points of transition basketball. I mean, they own the most fast break points in the NBA.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
And there's the pass to Barton. To the left wing. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Knight. One-on-one here. Here's Williams. The shot will not go. And Denver the other way now.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And that one's good, Barton.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Bledsoe kicks to Warren. Back to Bledsoe. Here's Williams. He's got 22. Here's Chandler. Can't hit from 12. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Moutier with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. They set the screen. Gallinari passes to Moutier. Fareed a screen on Bledsoe. Chandler with the steal. They break it out 5 on 3. Outside Williams. Picked away. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Your Nuggets dancer!
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin.
Now here's Bledsoe. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Will Barton is out there with Moutier. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Take a look at what Agensa's done. He's got 10 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Suns?
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
And stolen by Williams. And now Williams running the floor all by himself.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff. shots, gentlemen.
Alexis Ajinça.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for your Nuggets, Danilo Gallinari.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. That's good. And now a 12-point Suns lead. Denver's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Screen by Fareed. Williams comes with a double team, and the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him. Fareed dishes to Mudia. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari, and the foul called on Freak. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Brandon.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation. Freak.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball, over 60%.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from New Orleans as the Pelicans go up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, their first time playing these guys this season. A year ago, going 1-2. They'd like to improve on that this go-around. And facing off tonight, two offenses that practically live behind the arc. Kenny, talk about the value of being able to hit the three consistently in today's game.
Well, before, back in the day, so to speak, it was just a tool you use. But now it's a very important tool to have in your toolbox because now teams can't gear in on you. It spreads the floor. It makes defenders chase you all around. And there's not a lot of big guys, no more Shaquille O'Neals in the NBA. So you could play small ball.
I don't picture you as a guy who even has a toolbox.
How you doing?
What's up, man? About to put on a show tonight.